What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking all about what's next for the stock market, my opinion, the sectors that we love to follow. Of course, we're taking a look at the psychedelic sector, the gold and silver sector. I've got a bunch of news, and of course, this is the first trading day of the week for all my Americans. So let's just get straight into the video. Last but not least, guys, if you do support me, the channel, and all the videos that I put out every single day, all the new companies that I introduce, of course, don't forget to explode that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, along with cashing that subscribe button and ringing the market bell for notifications on future videos. So we're not going to waste any time, and we're going to get straight into it. Of course, the first thing I want to do is comment of the day. And first comment, next is on fire, Mindmed merch, please. And it's on fire again today, up to almost $4. So anyone who was looking at that below $2, they IPO'd and traded around $1.40, $1.50, up to $1.80 very quickly. So it's been a big winner, and it's making more and more sense now, the fact that they're working on a biodegradable material. So it's all about saving the environment these days. So it's just on a run. You still holding FSM? Big on FSM? Esteban Lara, yes I am. I don't intend to sell any of those silver positions. In fact, I want to add a lot more to gold and silver. I've just been, throwing things around in my portfolio, rebalancing, but so far so good. Trillium Gold got a nice bump today, maybe drill results coming out soon. We just interviewed Russell Starr, so we will be dropping that interview on the channel, along with, we've got 2 more interviews today, so it's been a super busy day, 3 interviews today, 1 tomorrow and 1 on Thursday. We're also dropping a video tomorrow on hemp fusion. It will be a busy week for Departures Capital. So, hey Aaron, are you invested in any ETFs? I would be interested to know which ones you are. If you are, thanks. Any Mindmed merch, I'm down for that. We will be doing another draw, so keep dropping those comments. I want to win Mindmed merch in the comments. Departures Capital, Departures Stocks, 1 person per video, 1 entry per person per video. And I think I'll do it either on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, or Friday. We'll see what happens, guys. Maybe towards the end of the week, if we can get some more green for Mindmed, I would love to see it get above $4. But more specifically, $4.20. Anyways, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, we're not going to do too many comment of the day. Actually, yeah, let's do 1 more. Hey, what's with JR selling those shares? I made a video on Departures stocks, big psychedelic stock update, Mindmed JR's share sale. We've already talked about this in our Facebook groups, so tune into, or join the Facebook groups if you are interested in Mindmed or the psychedelic sector. There's multiple Facebook groups, very good community in there, providing lots of good knowledge. Not too many negative people in the Facebook groups. I hate when there's just so much negativity in some of those Facebook groups. They can get really toxic. So that's kind of why I don't really do Discord anymore, as it just got way too out of hand. So anyways, guys, that's it for comment of the day. Let's get into the next thing I wanted to quickly talk about. Of course, that was Departures stocks. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, just hit 3.5K. So thank you. Keep subscribing, keep liking. I will be posting a new video on the channel today. Maybe we'll do something regarding silver and gold. I mean, it's, the 2 things I talk about the most are psychedelics, gold and silver, psychedelics, gold and silver, as that's a big part of my investment strategy. But I also want to talk a little bit about dividends. There are a few stocks that I think, could be interesting. We also need to talk a little bit more about copper and uranium. So those are 2 other topics, because I noticed those videos actually got a decent amount of views. So anyways, let's get into, the market recap first. I simply want to talk about what's going on Wall Street here, and we did get a higher close. Of course, tech stocks ran the most. S&P up 0.8% and the Dow up just over 100 points. So the Dow closed higher Tuesday, led by gains in energy and technology and growing optimism that more stimulus is about to hit bank accounts under President-elect Biden's new administration, which happens tomorrow. So let's hope that we can get through this whole political bump, and then it's back off to the races, because I really feel like the bull market, or the market, kind of paused for a bit until we get there. The market doesn't like uncertainty. It likes knowing what's going to happen, and I feel like we just need to get over this bump and then get the stimulus going, and it's going to be off to the races. Whether or not that's sustainable in the long term, I'm not sure, but for now I think that that's kind of what the market is waiting for, and I feel like we're going to get some kind of big rally when we do, in fact, finally, pass something. So anyways, of course, gold is, being held back. It's at 1838. But a very interesting interview that I did just do with Russell Starr today. Of course, he's the CEO of Trillium Gold. Of course, he's very bullish on gold, as a gold CEO most likely is, but he had some really awesome perspectives when it came to gold and, what's finally going to push it. Is it finally going to break out? How long can it be held back for? I'm a believer that gold is being somewhat manipulated, especially due to the leverage in the paper markets and, the way that they calculate inflation. But anyways, we'll get into that in another video. Make sure to watch the interview. But I do like, the price of gold right now, and I will continue to buy the dips. So I'm just hoping for a run in the psychedelic sector. We just need to get that so I can transfer some of those profits. But, I hope that happens sooner than later. Silver's above $25 per ounce. So I was definitely happy to see that. And the charts do look more bullish for silver than they do for gold, especially, the 6-month chart, the 1-year chart. It's showing this, sideways holding pattern, you could almost say, and then hopefully ready for a breakout sooner than later. Gold, on the other hand, it's been making these lower highs, although recently higher lows, so a little bit less neutral in my opinion. Silver does look better, at least for the charts, at least for the 1-year charts, comparing, gold to silver. And as we can see, the 1-year chart, you can almost draw that line, a descending line, and silver is basically horizontal. So anyways, that's it for my gold and silver talk. Although I do want to talk about a few quick articles from Kitco. The gold market in a wait and see mode ahead of the new U.S. political regime. So the gold market once again remains caught in tug of war between expectations of a improving economy and rising inflation pressures as Biden's about to take office. The gold market has seen a strong bounce off of 1800 support, but it did get slammed. It wasn't able to break 1900 for very long. Now, let's talk about another article. Bulk of gold price gains to materialize in the first half of 2021. Standard Chartered. So that's the first half of 2021. So we're not even, a month into the new year. So let's not forget that, guys. We remain a positive view on gold. Expect prices to retest 2,000 an ounce threshold and reach new highs. Standard Chartered precious metal analyst Suki Cooper said on Friday. We believe the bulk of gold gains are likely to materialize in the first half of the year. So will we see a rally? I sure hope so. Gold prices to push to 2,300. Silver to hit $40 in 2021. This is by MKS. No one has really changed their outlook on gold. I just think, it's being held back. So while the global economic recovery shows some positive signs, we will continue to face uncertainties, especially in the first half of the year, the analyst said, in the context of low global real interest rates. A slow recovery in growth, higher market volatility, and weakening U.S. dollar gold shall remain an asset of choice in investors' portfolios as a safe haven and insurance against disruptions. So that's not the case right now. Gold's not in favor, but I sure hope it comes back into favor. Now, there's 2 really interesting videos I want to watch. This next one is if Peter Schiff were the president, but he also put out a video on Kitco not that long ago talking about gold, Bitcoin. Peter Schiff's a really big gold and silver bull, of course, more so a gold bug. But that might be one to watch. So let's see what we got going on here, guys. We don't need any new legislation. We need to get rid of all the existing legislation. If I were president, I would just veto everything, said Schiff. It's interesting. So I would like to watch that just for some entertainment and also his views on gold and Bitcoin. Not saying he's correct, just I like to listen to all the gold bulls because, well, you kind of gravitate towards what you want to hear, although you got to look at both sides of it. And there is a bearish case for gold, of course, but I'm going to remain bullish and stuck in my ways. So let's take a look at some of our favorite stocks. So the first stock being Mindmed. So what's Mindmed been up to? Well, more consolidating, in my opinion, and we've been seeing this pattern happen over and over and over again. And it's looking a little bit more stable than last time. The last time, we popped up and started to sell off. This time, the volatility is smaller. We didn't hit lower lows, but we essentially bounced off of the same low that we did the last time we pulled back. We didn't hit higher highs, but we also haven't been declining at the same pace as we were last time. So I don't know, guys. I see this as, further consolidation. If we look back to the 1-year chart, this looks like a bull flag. It looks like it's holding on pretty well, and I hope that, we can eventually get some kind of upward move. What's going to be the catalyst? I'm not sure. Is it going to be a catalyst specifically for Mindmed? Is it going to be a catalyst for another company? There's multiple things to take into account, but I do like the way the charts are looking recently. Like, this looks like the stock has a solid level of support, and it's bounced off. It's bounced off of the 340 low multiple times, so looks like we could head higher. I'm hoping that it does. Of course, not financial advice, and I continue to hold all my Mindmed shares, and I'm excited for whatever happens. Next company I'm taking a look at is Lightlink Technologies. Lightlink closed flat today, up 11 cents. We had a little bit, of a volatile day. We got as low as 10 cents, as high as 11.5 cents. So this is one stock that has been on the move. This is my only play on crypto and blockchain, and we'll see what happens, guys. That's, I want to play the market of crypto indirectly, and I don't, really wish to still own crypto. That's just my opinion. That's just my personal choice. But anyways, one stock that we definitely have to give you guys an update for, and it has been running like crazy. Finally, nice to see it. And this is one stock that I have talked about for a long time, potentially being undervalued, and that's Trillium Gold. And it really has had a nice run from $1.35, $1.34, 35-ish, all the way up to over $1.80. So finally getting some love, and as we can see here on the charts, like when gold ran early last year, it got up to almost $3. 52-week highs at 278. So there could be a lot more upside for this one. They just announced more news, properties in Quebec. They're gonna have 2 to 3 drills turning in the next little while. So very exciting company, and all that for just $40 million market cap. Definitely one stock to watch. Now let's take a look at a few other stocks, psychedelic stocks. Red Light Holland having another crazy run, up another 9.59% to 40 cents per share. 52-week highs of 55 cents, but this chart's looking pretty good. Cybin having a green close after they announced that financing, up another 3.07%. So that's another one on my watch list. We did have a really nice run today, and I was very happy and impressed with the running Gato Silver, up 16.29% back to $18.20 per share. I talked about this when it was below 15. I wish I had more money. I would have picked more up, and it's ran a lot since then. So it's really nice to see that happening. AAG had a red day today, consolidating above, in and around $1.10, $1.20, but the charts are still looking pretty good. And if $1.12 is the low, then making higher lows, which is very good, in my opinion. Now, we did see that news come out for Fortuna Silver Mines, and it's right here. Reports 19% silver output decline in 2020, expects gold production to grow up to 365% in 2021, and that is thanks to their Lindero gold project. And we knew that, production was going to take a hit this year. So although the stock has dropped from over $12 to $9.50, it could fall back into this range that, we've traded in for quite a while. That range being $8 to $10. So right now, I'm not planning to add any. If we go below 9, potentially, I'm looking more so for exposure to small cap silver producers, or silver explorers, should we say. Silver One being one of them. This is one that I want to add more of, and it had a pretty good day today. I was looking to buy below 60, but these prices, they don't last for very long. Although these stocks have dropped quite a lot, 70 cents down to 50 cents, 77 cents down to, the mid 50s, prices just aren't lasting. So I need to free up some cash ASAP. I really do feel like there's some good deals in the gold and silver sector, and I remain very bullish. So yeah, so anyways, going back to departure stocks, I kind of want to make a video now that I'm thinking about it on uranium, because Cameco has been selling off. It's down to 16 from almost 1850. The charts, however, do look pretty good, so I think it's time to start talking about uranium again. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. It was short and sweet, just your market recap, talking about a lot of our favorite stocks. But when you do drop your comments down below, if you're entering the draw for all of the Mindmed merch, also don't hesitate to bring up a couple new stocks, because I've got the stocks that I like to follow. I follow them every day, but I'm not opposed to talking about new companies above and beyond all of the sponsored videos that we do as well for all of our awesome clients. So there will be a ton of sponsored videos on the way, a lot of interviews along the way. I believe we're doing at least 5 this week, like I said, so we'll have lots more content. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think, we're going to get stimulus sometime soon, and we could see a big rally coming. So anyways, that's it for the video. Always remember, Departures Capital and Departures Stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.